Hello guys, welcome back to another episode review of Hollyoaks for today, Monday the 14th of July 2025. I found this episode really interesting because Claire was just about to sell and traffic both Jacob and Bobby. You can see them in the picture sitting in the cath waiting for their kind of dead destiny into going into a bad one. They tried to escape earlier on the episode. Jacob went up the counter. He did something smart. He wrote down Frankie's social media handle on the waitress's tissue and said to contact for help. Bobby went to the toilets, tried to escape through the window until Claire grabbed him by the ankle, swung him on the floor, grabbed him by the collar and got him like to the table like a child. One thing I do find that could have happened is both Bobby and Jacob, they're both teenagers, teen adolescents. I do feel like if they tried, they could have taken on Claire, both of them. I mean, one of them, fair enough. One versus, Claire versus one of them. I think Claire probably could most likely have one of the teenagers, but there's two of them. I don't think Claire can take on both of them. But then Jacob's smart. He's worried about his mum, because obviously Claire's got his mum. And he's also told Bobby she's going to come after your mum. Anyway, Frankie and Vicky, they saved the day. They rescued Jacob. But I don't understand why he went, because Claire still got, his mum. So I don't know how that's going to play out. Bobby made a runner. The waitress did a very good job. And if Mercedes gets a whiff of this, which I'm hoping she would very soon, she's going to absolutely kill Claire. So I can't wait for that to happen. I actually want to see Mercedes' hands, kind of land a couple of, just see a cat fight between Mercedes and Claire. It's that'll be very interesting, because I do think Mercedes could handle Claire. If anyone could, it'll be Mercedes. I'm glad they got away, but I feel like there's going to be more repercussions. I don't think it's going to be that easy. Jack driven, Frankie and Vicky. I thought the whole episode was so interesting. The fact that it was away from the village as well. Sometimes we need scenes away from the village. Leela's upset. Obviously, Cleo's pregnant. Leela's upset. Her life's, kind of not the same without Joel. But then obviously Joel cheated on her. Misbah lends a lending ear to Leela, and obviously Misbah didn't tell Leela about Tom. Let me know what you thought as well, guys, because today's episode I found extremely interesting. Marie is obviously really excited about her grandson. It is a boy, and she revealed to Cleo that she's having a boy, and they're going to have a party. Cleo wanted to keep it as a surprise. I think Marie is going overboard with this, and it's funny enough, it's not even Cleo's mother-in-law. Cleo just happened to have a child with her son. So I do think, Marie needs to rein it in a bit. Sienna's being very nice. I kind of like seeing Sienna and Cleo now. And the fact that Marie's bought about a £200 bunch of flowers from Blake's Bloom, Sienna's florist, that's quite interesting. Didn't know Sienna was so pricey. Or Sienna's flowers were so pricey. Grace comes back home, and the bombshell. Claire knows where Grace's first child is, and God knows where that is, and it's very absolutely shivering to think that Grace's child is now supposedly being trafficked all this time. That's Claire's insinuating that, and it's just funny how life has worked out for Grace. So I wouldn't wish that on anyone, let alone Grace. So I'm hoping Grace does find out where her child is. Things have gotten really interesting, guys, and I want to see this kind of friendship between Jacob and Bobby. I find that quite interesting. I'll see you in tomorrow's episode review, guys. Peace.